Sunday, my Father's house. Let's go.
Live. I'm live. Bell ringing. Methodist Church. Bell ringing. Must be 9 o'clock. I am at my Father's house. I am in the backyard. You can see behind me. I can reverse the camera, and you will see a different view. And that's about what I am fixing to do. It's going to be a different view. You don't want a different view? Well, what can I say? You're going to get one anyway. So just bear with me as I fight these insects off. And I can definitely see if I punch, a certain thing here, I can turn this camera around, and it'll take me a second to reset. So here we go. About face. About face means if you hadn't been in the army, I guess you don't know. But I'm fixing to do an about face. Watch this. Do you love God? Do you love God? You see the words? You see numbers? 4774, Highway 151. You see those numbers? I want to know, do you love God? Do you even have a clue? You may not. But God knows you. Whether you know God or not, He knows you. God knows you. In a Bible, you have in the middle, if you kind of open a Bible, you wind up in Psalms. That's Psalms, Psalms. If you're not familiar with Psalms, you haven't opened the Bible to see what's in Psalms. But I have. And there's a 94. They say Psalms 94. 94, 1. Psalms 94, verse 1. God of vengeance. That's in 94, 1. In Psalms 94, 3. How long shall the wicked? It's a good question. How long shall the wicked? Good question. In Psalms 94, 7, you see the God of Jacob. The God of Jacob. There is the God of Jacob. Do you know God? Do you love God? Do you know anything like you should? You may not. Because why? The traditions that you and I have learned did not bring us the knowledge of God. Knowledge has increased, but what? love for God has gone south. That means, where did it go? In Psalms 94 verse 8, you can see the words, pay heed to yourself amongst the people. And Orville, you can love Yeshua. I don't have a problem with loving Yeshua. But if you think Yeshua is God Almighty, you are screwed loose. That's what you are. Yeshua is not God Almighty. Orville, Allison, I'm reading the screen. I'm also reading from a piece of paper right here. I know what I'm saying. I wrote it down myself. Pay heed to you senseless among the people. There are some senseless ones. Pay heed, you senseless, among the people. When will you understand, stupid ones? Psalms 94:8. Yeshua is Lord. Who made him Lord, Orville? Do you know God, Orville? Do you know God? I don't think you know God, Orville. I think you know, but you don't know God, Orville. Yeshua is a word. It's not English. Jesus is a word that is English. Jesus has been made something. Well, what's God going to make out of you, Orville? Do you know? What is God going to make out of you? Are you going to be ashes under somebody's feet someday? I don't know, Orville. But I know one thing. Psalms 94:8. I read it. I got it on this piece of paper. The Lord our God will destroy them. That's Psalms 94, verse 23. The Lord our God will destroy them. Jesus of Nazareth is not the Lord, the God of Abraham. I'm sorry, Orville. I don't care what you think you are. I'm a son of the King of Kings. Does that make you a son of God, or does that make you a son of Jesus, Orville? I'm looking at the screen. I see what you're writing. I'm a son of the King of Kings. Who is the King of Kings? Do you know who the King of Kings is, Orville? The King of Kings is God Almighty, the Most High, the one that appoints kings. He is the King of Kings. Jesus of Nazareth does not sit on the throne in heaven, Orville. All you can say is Yeshua. Well, Yeshua on out of here, Orville. You can Yeshua all day long. You can. I see the comments, Orville. The Lord, our Maker, is our God. That's in 95, verses 6 and 7. Psalms 95, verses 6 and 7. The Lord, our Maker, is our God, Orville. Who made Jesus? Who made Adam? Who made Eve? Who talked to Noah? Who blessed Noah? Yeshua didn't bless them. No. If you think Yeshua is our God, then you don't know our God. The days, these days, you can find the words, vengeance. The one who avenges is God. The one who creates is God. Yeshua has been promised something. There was a promise that God made. God made a promise. Where did you find that promise? You find the promise in the words that Gabriel brought to a girl, a young one. Jesus did not send Gabriel to anyone. Gabriel found out from God what his will was, and God sent Gabriel, and he spoke to Mary. I don't know who you talk to, Orville Allison. I don't know you, Orville Allison. I do see Orville Allison, and I definitely, it looks like you've got the face of a tiger. A tiger with mouth open. Orville, I really don't care what you got. Do you love God? Do you know God? Oh yeah, the God of Jacob. The God of Jacob is the one that sent Gabriel to Mary with a message. And this one that Mary gave birth to, he will be the king. And he will be King of Kings. But he's not going to surpass my God, the only God, the one who decrees and says things. Now, I started this at 9 o'clock. I can see now it's 9:11. That means I've been going about 11 minutes. And yes, you can find words in a Bible. But my Bible does not have the words that I see, because I got an English Bible. Yeshua. Jesus of Nazareth is the Son of God. If that's Yeshua, then so be it, Orville. But I am here. And as you can see, when I raise the screen, I am at my Father's house. Now, I don't know what you're here for, Orville. All I know is what I'm saying here is being recorded. And what I say here can be recorded again, because I have the technology, Orville. We have the technology. Disciples, sons of God, are sons of God. If your father is the devil, there's not a whole lot I can do for you. But the thing about it is, the devil is no one's father. No. There's only one Father. And Jesus knew his Father. Orville, do you love God? Do you know God? Do you really know God? Do you love God? Yeah. 13 minutes, the bell rang at the Methodist Church downtown. This video won't go past 15 minutes because I'm fixing to end it now. If you think Jesus is your Father in heaven, that's just you thinking. Okay?